Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to discuss an important poem by Robert Frost. The poem is Stopping by Words on a Snowy Evening. Let's discuss the theme, central idea first of all. Then we will explain the poem. The main message given by this poem is that we should not get tempted by any enjoyable or alluring thing we see around us. When we are on our duty, on the way to get our achievement, we should not get tempted by any beauty, any beautiful thing around us that comes our way. We should focus on our duty and our work first of all. We should not get tempted. We should not take rest until our work is completed. We have several duties and things to do in our short lifespan, so we have to move on. Okay, so our life is very short. We have to perform many duties before we die. So we move on and on. The words are symbolic of the beautiful aspects of life as well as life's temptations and distractions. The words the poet is describing, words means here the beautiful forest. The words are a symbol of beautiful aspects of life. Means we are attracted by many beautiful things, persons, okay? In our life there are many objects to see, and these objects are obstacles on the way to our destination. We get distracted very easily. We have to go on our way to achieve our goals. So we should not get distracted by the fascinating things around us. Okay? The important thing here is that the poet repeats the last line to make an emphasis and attract the attention of the readers. The last line in this poem is very important that we are going to discuss further, okay? And it attracts the attention of the readers also. So in this very last line lies the allegorical interpretation. So this is allegorical line. Here sleep may refer to death and promises may refer to our duties. So in the last line we will come across a line where we see the word sleep. It may refer to death, okay, or a kind of rest, and promises may refer to our duties that we have to perform before we take rest, before we die. Okay, now let's discuss the poem. Whose words are these? I think I know. His house is in the village though. So in this poem we see there is a horse rider who is on his way. Okay, he is going somewhere to keep his promises, to do his duty. He comes across a beautiful forest. Okay, so here he stops to enjoy the beautiful night. This is a time of night. It is a dark night, and he stops there to enjoy the beautiful nature. The snow is falling at that time. The horse rider gets off his horse and see the beautiful nature. The snow is falling, the woods are very beautiful, there is a lake, and he enjoys it. So he says, whose woods are these? I think I know. His house is in the village though. So he thinks that maybe I know the owner of this woods and his house is in this village. He lives here in this village. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. So the person who is the owner of this beautiful forest, he cannot see me here right now. Okay, that he cannot see also that I am here to enjoy the beauty of this woods, and he doesn't know that his woods are looking very beautiful with the snow. All trees are covered with snow which look very beautiful. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. So now the horse rider says that his little horse is thinking that it is very queer. It's very queer. Okay? Queer means strange. It's very strange to stop here without any purpose because there is no any farmhouse nearby. There they can spend their night between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. So there is no farmhouse near to stay. Between the woods and frozen lake, there is a frozen lake. Okay, the lake has frozen because of the sewer cooled. It is the darkest evening of the year. That evening is very dark. He gives his harness bells a shake. Who gives? Horse gives. Here he is used for the horse. He gives his harness bell a shake. Harness is a kind of belt that is tied around the neck of the horse, and there are some bells also. The horse gives his harness bells means the horse is asking a question to the owner. If there is any mistake, you have stopped here. The only other sound, the sweep of easy wind and downing flake. The other sound then can't be heard during that night, during that time, were the sweeping sound. When we sweep, there is a sound that seems like air. Okay, that seems like air is blowing. And downing flake. Downing flake here means the small particles of snow are falling. Only the sound can be heard at that time was only the wind and the snow falling. Okay. Now in the last stanza, that is very important, and the theme is also here. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Now the horse rider remembers. He realizes his mistake by stopping here. He says, the woods are very lovely, very beautiful, dark and deep. Okay? But I have promises to keep. I cannot stay here for long because I have to move ahead. I have to keep my promises. I have to do my duty before taking rest, before enjoying the beautiful nature. I have to keep my promises, and I have to cover miles to go before I sleep. Okay, because I have to go many miles away before I sleep, before I die, or before I taking rest. So this was the poem by Robert Frost. I hope you enjoyed it, and I also told you the theme of the poem. Please keep watching my channel and appreciate it. Thank you.